I sort of think of there being like three large buckets of AI agent technology that's having an impact on marketing. So one, which is probably the largest and the one we have the most discussions around, are these internal AI agents. They're agents that are operating behind the scenes with the marketer to help everything from like brainstorming ideas to, doing analysis, implementing the
Yeah.
production, getting things live. Lots of great stuff. Keeps expanding, like the scope of like what people are able to do with these agents. Awesome. But it's behind the scenes. There's a second category of agents which are still controlled by the company, by marketers, but they are customer facing. The most obvious being the chatbots that are ubiquitous on websites. And
Yeah.
let's be honest, those have largely sucked for many, many years. In
Fair
this
enough.
past year, they've actually starting to get really good because
Yeah.
leveraging these LLMs, they're very good now at that sort of conversational interaction pattern. But also, companies are getting better and better at connecting those to the right backend data in like, our knowledge bases, ticket histories, things like this, that they can actually provide useful answers. And so this is a great win, I think, for both most customers and companies. And then there's this third bucket, which to me in many ways is the most fascinating and potentially the most disruptive, which is AI agent technology that actually the marketers don't control, that it's running in on behalf of the buyers, and we're
Mm.
just starting to see that. Like when, like B2B would be like, okay, if I now turn to ChatGPT deep research and I'm like, listen, I want you to go out and analyze, what is the state of, AI capabilities and CRMs and who's doing interesting things and how should I weigh and evaluate that? Oh my goodness, that thing goes off and it's pulling stuff from all the websites, it's going to third parties
Yeah.
and all these things. Like we're on the cusp here of buyers being able to turn to more and more AI to play a more intermediary role in the
Yeah.
buyer-seller relationship. That's going to be really interesting for us as sellers. We now have multiple of these AI intermediaries between us and our customer, and we have to think about how we serve them as much as the humans.